Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression of the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. I've never tried this before. I kind of got sucked into it at Ulta. I went to Ulta to get a few things. I spent way too much money. I was asking the lady that works there about BB creams or CC creams for oily skin. I typically use the Maybelline Dream Pure BB with the 2% salicylic acid in it, and I use the light medium, and when I use it with a brush I get really good coverage. And I really like this one, but I still get oily throughout the day, so I was going to try the Garnier Fructis BB cream for combination to oily skin, and they were out of it in the store. They only had medium deep, which I am not a medium deep skin tone, as you can tell. So I was asking her, she was telling me about that Tarte BB cream, but it didn't have a lot of coverage, so she recommended this. And it has, so let's see what it says. 12-hour makeup, oil-free makeup, full coverage foundation, SPF 15. And it's got really cute packaging. I don't know if you can tell. I think it looks really cute with the little wooden handle. So I'm going to try this out. My color is Fair Light Honey, and they color matched me at Ulta. For this video, I am going to check in throughout the day, but it is already 2:16, so I won't be checking in much later. And sorry about where I am right now. I'm actually visiting my mom, so I'm in her kitchen because she has a big window. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, to start, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Prime in Blur and Smooth. I just got this one. I usually use the redness one, although I feel like it does nothing for my redness, but I really like how it feels on my skin, so I decided to try the Blur and Smooth one. I'm going to put this on half my face to see how it wears. I have really oily skin and a lot of acne scarring and blemishes, so this will be a real test of how full coverage this foundation is. So this foundation looks pretty thick. Yeah, it's a very thick consistency. So I'm just going to, I usually dot my foundations on like this. I do the swipe where most of my acne is and dot around the rest. And I'm also going to use, I'm going to use the Real Techniques. I don't know what this is called. All the words rubbed off of this, but I use this a lot for foundation and cream products. I would normally use a beauty blender sometimes, but since I'm visiting my mom, I don't have my beauty blender with me because I didn't want to have to keep washing it. So this is the easiest, so I'm just gonna buff this into the skin. As you can see right now, there you can still see a lot of my blemishes coming through. So I don't know, maybe I didn't put enough on, but we're just gonna keep going right now. Okay, so this is what my skin looks like right now. You can tell that a lot of my blemishes are still peeking through. So I wouldn't say this is really full coverage. And also right now, I don't know if you can tell, but I really don't like how it's sitting on my skin. You can see it's kind of breaking on my nose, and it just isn't sitting on my skin very well, but maybe that will change when I put on powder. But I'm gonna use a little bit more on this area of my face where my blemishes are really bad, and we'll see if that helps. Okay. I would definitely say it covered a lot more on the second layer, but you can still see a lot on this side. Maybe it's because the primer, it sat better and gave more coverage on the side with the primer. I'm not sure, but it isn't sitting very different on the side with the primer or not, like sitting on the skin. It's just the amount of coverage. And also some foundations work a lot better applied with a beauty blender versus a brush, and some work better with a brush versus a beauty blender. I find foundations that are thicker go on a lot better with a beauty blender. I feel like when I use a brush, they kind of just like wipe off, if that makes sense. So I really think this would work a lot better with a beauty blender, and I will, once I test that out with a beauty blender. Since I don't have it with me right now, I will put in the description box if it worked a lot better with a beauty blender. Also, since this has SPF, there's probably some flashback, but I will do a flash test for you. Didn't look like there was too much flashback, but I would still recommend, just if you have a special event where you're going to be taking a lot of flash photography, to just wear a foundation without any SPF just to be safe. So now I'm going to go on and complete the rest of my makeup. I'm actually going to do another video where I'm just trying some new products that I recently got when I went a little overboard at Ulta today. So when I'll come back once I have completed all my makeup, and we'll talk a little bit about other claims of this foundation and the price and my initial thoughts, and then I will check in with you throughout the day. So I will be back in just a minute. Hi guys, I am back. It is 6:17, so it's been about 4 hours, a little less I think. I took my dog for a walk and I did a lot of organization, and I obviously have completed my makeup for the day. So on to the foundation. I can tell you right now, without even wearing it for the rest of the day, that I don't like it. I'm super oily, even like my chin. I'm so oily, and it's only been 4 hours, and I'm in college, so I put on my makeup at like 8 in the morning, and I don't get back to my room until like 11 o'clock at night. So I need my makeup to last all day. I'm probably gonna return this, as I'm telling you right now. I have not touched up, and I'm sure I could touch up and it would make a difference, but if after 4 hours my skin is this shiny, then I don't feel like it's worth it. It was almost $40. But I'm thinking I may return it and get the Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I've heard really good reviews on that, and I tend to like more watery foundations anyways. I feel like they just feel a lot more lightweight on my skin at least, and sit better. So I'm gonna zoom you in and show you what my skin looks like. So you can see all of my pores, and this is on the primed side. You can still see like all of my blemishes. My nose was like, the foundation was really broken on my nose, like it separated as soon as I put it on. And that's the non-primed side. Even my forehead, it looks really bad. I'm gonna take it off. I don't want to wear it anymore. I'm not gonna keep wearing it until I go to bed and check in later. I don't like it. I have very oily skin, as you can tell. In 4 hours, I'm super oily. And I didn't do all that much. I mean, I went for a casual walk with my dog, and I did a little organization, but nothing that was like heavy, you know, sweating type stuff, and it's not that hot out. I just don't like it, guys. I'm sorry. So if you have any suggested foundations for oily skin, please comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Hi guys, I'm filming a tutorial for this look right here. I hope you guys can see it. It's like a brown